We met when neither of us was looking for love. It started with a simple conversation, nothing deep, just casual banter over coffee at a friend's party. But somehow, something clicked. She smiled like the world hadn't broken her yet, and I laughed like I had finally found peace. I wasn't a romantic. I had my walls built high from disappointments and betrayals. But she was different. The way she looked at me made me believe that maybe, just maybe, this time was real. We started slow. Long walks under streetlights. Late-night calls where we talked about everything and nothing. She had this habit of talking with her hands, and I memorized every gesture. I still remember how she would pause mid-sentence, look at me, and smile like I was home. She told me things she hadn't told anyone else about. Her fears, her childhood, her dreams of opening a bookstore by the sea. I listened, not just with my ears, but with my whole heart. I gave her everything I could, my trust, my time, my loyalty. I didn't just fall for her. I surrendered. Our photos flooded my phone memories frozen in pixels. Her sleepy face in the morning, our goofy selfies, the video she made of me singing horribly in the car while she laughed uncontrollably. It all felt so real. One night, we sat under the stars on a rooftop. I remember her saying, "Don't ever leave, okay?" I looked her in the eyes and said, "Only if you promise the same." She nodded, kissed me softly, and whispered, "Forever." And I believed her. Until one random Tuesday, everything stopped. No fight, no goodbye. Just silence. I sent her a message. "Hey, is everything okay?" No reply. I called straight to voicemail. I checked our chats. Her name no longer showed up. I thought it was a glitch. I refreshed the app. Nothing. She had blocked me. Blocked me. Without a word. No explanation. No closure. I sat there staring at my phone, disbelief washing over me like a cold tide. We weren't perfect, but we were solid, or so I thought. I ran through every conversation, every memory, wondering where I went wrong. Had I said something? Did she meet someone else? Was she pretending all along? But the worst part was the silence. It was louder than any scream, heavier than any fight. I went to the places we used to hang out, hoping, just hoping I'd bump into her, that maybe I could ask her why. But she was gone, like a ghost that never existed. Her friends wouldn't tell me anything. One of them just looked at me with pity and said, "Maybe it's for the best." That crushed me even more. I stayed up nights, reading our old messages until my eyes burned. I kept wondering how someone who promised me forever could vanish without saying goodbye. I replayed her voice in my head like a broken record. It haunted me. People told me to move on. "She doesn't deserve your tears." But they didn't see the way she made me feel. They didn't know what we had, what I thought we had. You see, when you trust someone blindly, you don't prepare for betrayal. You don't guard your heart. You hand it to them and say, "Here, it's yours." And when they drop it, the sound of that shatter echoes in your soul. Weeks passed, then months. Still no word. I stopped checking my phone every 5 minutes. I stopped expecting closure. I started realizing that some people leave not because you did something wrong, but because they never intended to stay. It hurt. It still does sometimes. But pain teaches you things love never will. I learned that silence is an answer. That disappearing without a reason is a choice zone that reflects more on them than it ever will on you. I started healing, slowly, day by day. I picked up the pieces. I found parts of myself I had forgotten. I poured my heartbreak into art, into words, into quiet moments of growth. And one day, I saw her again. Not in person, but on someone else's story. Laughing, dancing, like I never existed. My heart didn't shatter this time. It just sighed. Not in sadness, but in acceptance. She was gone, and I was finally learning to live again. Not bitter, not broken, just wiser.